looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone. Field play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got the middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974. If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974. If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Right now setting up first down, and looks like 10 from the 30-yard line for the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. It'll be Colby Severson in the shotgun set, moving at the defensive line for Aitkin. One receiver now to the right side, two to the left. Bouncing off the left side now, and we'll get it. Falling forward. For those tuning in, yourliveevent.com, welcome to the party. It's not a fun party, but it's a party nonetheless. Big shout out to everybody that stuck with us, and for those that are not tuning the video stream, consider yourselves lucky. Just me rambling on by myself, setting on the computer as Linfield Hines so gratefully predicted. here we are tonight. Also on the headset, Lance Bauman, if you want to chime in whenever you want to there, Lance. Thanks again for sticking around here tonight.
You bet. I'll do my best to help you keep your blood pressure down here. But again,
Too late. Severson off the right side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds willfully. It was 2nd down and 5, now sitting up 3rd and short, it looks like here, for the Crosby-Ironton Rangers with 2:37 to go. No timeouts left for Crosby-Ironton, all being used early in this ball game. In fact, one of those timeouts used just before the Gobblers scored. 3rd down and about 3 yards to go, so a 2-yard run for Severson. And will now make it a short opportunity for the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. 2:37 to go here in the first half. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. New man in the backfield. Looks like that'll be number 3 in Edlund McLean. Keeper by Severson, left side. He's going to try and fight his way. Short, no way to go. Walker Jones with the tackle. Will not get the first down. Short by 1.5 yards, so they'll give him at least 1 on the carry. 4th down in about 1.5, if not 2. It's going to be a long one. Crosby-Ironton with 2:15 to play. Clock will continue to wind. 4th down and 1 from their own 37-yard line. 2:06 to go. Offense for Crosby-Ironton stays onto the field. Walker Jones with that last tackle. Timeout taken by Aitkin. You know what? Since a lot of us got to miss out on the audio from this first half, we'll keep it right here. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Paul Vold now joined alongside Lance Bauman, joining the fun and festivities here tonight as well. And Lance, well,
welcome to football.
Exactly.
I tell you what, we have all kinds of cool, awesome entertainment abilities here with all of our new technology and stuff. So apologies to everybody out there on the live stream at yourliveevent.com. We're doing our best here. But again, thanks to everybody up here in the booth to get us done. But the Gobblers are dominating on defense here with only 2 minutes left here on the first period. Again, leading 16-0.
16-0 our score. 4th down and 1 from the 39. Ball needs to get just in front of the 40-yard line paint as well. And hopefully we got the chain gang that's well secured out there. We already had one of our Stonemark Lansing chain gang measurements. Got to make sure that we stay right with it here for this contest as well. 2:01 to go. Clock will remain stopped thus far after that timeout called by Coach Alan Hills. Jacob Williams with a 25-yard touchdown run. Tanner Nissen also with a 3-yard touchdown run as well. That came with 3:28 to go in this first half after a scoreless first quarter. Severson will go back under center. 1 receiver to each side. Deep set back. Pounce at the line. We get a flag thrown on the far side of the field. We get a false start against Crosby-Ironton. That'll be their 3rd penalty of this ball game tonight. That'll back them up 5 yards. It'll make it 4th down and 6 down to the 34-yard line. And that'll change up a few actions and possibilities as well for the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. Exactly 2 minutes to go until halftime. Gobblers did start off with the football as Crosby-Ironton won the toss and deferred to the second half. So Crosby will get the ball out of the halftime locker room. 4th down and 6. Gobblers set up for a partial, maybe pooch punt, but it will confirm that the punt team is out on the field there with Hatchie stepping back. Hatchie, that is, for Crosby-Ironton. He will punt the football. Sidewinding kick that will back up the return man all the way to the 30-yard line. Bouncing off the left side, now cuts back towards the middle, and Zach Enstrom, he'll fight his way forward to the 35 with 1:51 to go here. Gobblers with 2 timeouts left in this first half. Nothing's out of the realm of possibility tonight, Lance.
No, for sure. And again, the Gobblers have 17 seniors here on this 2022 football team. A lot of experience coming back here again from last year.
Absolutely. And I know that with Zach Enstrom back under center as well, he'll get this offense moving out with 1:51 to go. 2 timeouts left here in the first half. Ball needs to go 65 yards for a score as they start at their own 35-yard line. We'll make a note here once we get to halftime. We'll try and do our best here by keeping stats. No promises any of these numbers are going to be accurate. everything that we've had going on here tonight. Enstrom going back to pass, rolls out right side as hit as he tries to come down with the football, the receiver, and that looked like it was Kane Byrne as he got hit square in the back before trying to come down with the football. Pass goes incomplete. Enstrom now just 1 of 4 passing tonight for just 10 yards, only reception going to Alex Palm on a 10-yard catch. 1:49, clock is stopped. Enstrom comes over from the sideline, gets the play call in from coaching staff. 1:49 to go here in the first half. 2 receivers to the right. 3-man backfield in the pistol set for Enstrom. Rolling out, left side. Going to go for the home run ball, looking for Jacob Williams. The ball just a little too far out in front of Williams as he had the wheel route dead to rights. If that ball's just a little bit more lofted, Jacob Williams is sprinting his way to the end zone.
3rd and 10.
Setting up 3rd down and 10. 4 straight incompletions from Enstrom scattered over this first half. 1 of 5 with a $1:44 to go. Still 2 timeouts, but the clock is stopped. 3rd down and 10 for the Gobblers. Good crowd here on tonight. Beautiful night for football for week number 1 of the season. 2 receivers to the right. Split backfield once again for Enstrom. Roll out towards his left. He's got a couple blockers in front of him. He tries to get his way to the sideline. He's at midfield, cuts it back inside before stepping out of bounds. As he would have got a few extra yards if his left foot didn't touch out of bounds. Enstrom gets the first down from the 35 down to about the 47 of Crosby-Ironton. Enstrom now carrying the football team for about an 18-yard run and their 6th first down of the first half for Aitkin. Minute 37 to play. Clock is stopped after Enstrom going out of bounds on the run. 2 receivers to the right, McGuire, and looks like Eli Christie split out to the far right side. Enstrom setting the shotgun, goes back to pass, rolling out towards his right, looking downfield. He's going to keep it himself. He's at the 45 to the 40, 35, down for another first down from the 48 to the 35. 13-yard run back-to-back. Double-digit yard runs for Zach Enstrom with a minute 29. Chain gains got to get set. Clock will be at 1:29 to go here. No panic from the Gobblers thus far yet. Another first down number 7 of the night. Back to pass, quick hitter outside for, looks like McGuire out there, wearing number 2, John McGuire. And that will set up for about a 2-yard completion. Snaps at 4 straight incompletions with that quick throw to the outside on first down. 2nd down and 3 from the 30, 2nd down and 8, from the 33-yard line. Clock remains stopped in the minute 24. Gobblers plenty of time to work with. Still have those 2 timeouts right in that back pocket of Coach Hills. Braden Smith split out far left side with McGuire in the slot. Split backfield with Byrne and Williams. Back to pass. Enstrom looking down. He's going to throw deep. Looking for Braden Smith. No, it's going to go to Williams. Miscommunication just over his head and incomplete. Well, we got a flag on the play here right in the backfield. Pointed out here by us here in the broadcast booth. See where the flag is going to be holding against Aitkin. Coach Searstead wants the enforcement of that penalty. They're going to say a holding penalty against Aitkin. First penalty of the night for them, so instead of 3rd down and 8, it's going to set them down. Looks like 2nd and long, 2nd and far, we'll say. Ball going to be spotted just shy of midfield. It was at the 33. Now it's back to the 48-yard line, 49, so 15-yard penalty there in total as it happened, about 5 yards in the backfield. 2nd and 24. Far, we'll say. 2nd and long. Minute 18 to go. Ball just inside midfield on the Crosby-Ironton side with the Gobblers in that pistol set now for Zach Enstrom. Going back to pass. Running back split out of the backfield. High catch brought down by Price. Trying to fight his way to the original line of scrimmage. He will get, looks like picked up now to about 14 yards there for Price, another completion for the Gobblers. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It was 2nd and 24 with under a minute to go now. Looks like 3rd down and about 12, so a 12-yard completion for the Gobblers. Quick snap, right side. Enstrom throws a completion out of bounds on the catch now. Completed, going out of bounds with 46 seconds to go. What was 3rd down and 12 now makes it 4th and about 5 yards to go. 7-yard completion. I believe it was Braden Smith on the catch there.
Correct.
Braden Smith on the
Brings
catch.
up a 4th and 5.
4th and 5, 7-yard completion. Smith gets the catch for the Gobblers. 4th down and 5. No timeout used on that play either as the ball went with the receiver out of bounds. 4th down and 5 with 46 seconds to go. Gobblers still able to get this 1st down and try to make something out of this last drive of the first half. And stoppage here out on the field. Coach Hills wants a timeout. 46 seconds go. We'll just keep it right here once again. 46.5 seconds go. Usually don't want to take a timeout with under 2 minutes to go here because you just don't know what's going to happen. And now, of course, we got to make up for the fact that we missed a good majority of the first half with me just blabbering and barking into the wind as usual, but nobody able to hear it. Probably saved a few lives in that regard on the video stream. But Paul Vold here tonight, Lance Bauman jumping in, Linfield Hines on the camera, and also with the comedic relief as well this evening. Lance also doing a great job trying to keep a level head at least for the play-by-play guy. But Lance, 46 seconds to go here in this first half. Gobblers really starting to dive into the pass a little bit more here with some of these receivers, younger receiving core too, or at least I should say inexperienced, or not a lot of varsity reps on the varsity side.
No, but you look at the veterans that they have on the line for their pass blocking and stuff, they're really going to start stepping it up here again. So Enstrom's got to get a little bit of time here in the backfield.
46.5 seconds go. It's 4th down and 5. Ball's at the 30-yard line. Need to get to the 25 for a 1st down. And again, Gobblers have just one timeout now remaining, with Coach Hills using that timeout here in this first half. 2 receivers to the left side. Pistol set once again for Enstrom with Williams the deep set back. Inside handoff for Palm. Fights his way up to the 30. He's at the 25. Down inside to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for the Gobblers on the run. Ball spotted right now to the 20-yard line. 10-yard run for the likes of Alex Palm. And that will move the chains once again for their 8th 1st down of this first half. Halftime scores continue to roll on in. Snap to Enstrom. Back to pass. Steps up on the pressure. Rolls out towards his right. He's looking to throw it away as it'll go incomplete. And setting up as a flag is thrown as Enstrom was well over the line of scrimmage on the throw. And that will be incomplete. Loss it down on that as well. And with 30.6 seconds to go, the officiating crew steps in here to get the correction here on the call here tonight. I can probably tell you why here.
It's the mic.
Yep, it keeps flapping on you a little bit. You were good a while ago, so yeah, should be good to go here. Dan Borseth tuning in as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. We'll get that fixed as well. Thank you, sir. Not used to having to do this all by myself, at least for football that was. We'll get the 2nd quarter correction as well. Stoppage here out on the field. Looks like maybe timeout or official stoppage with 26.9 seconds go. Clock will continue to wind here with 25 now counting downward. 1st down and 10, ball to the 20-yard line. Back to pass, throwing it for it all, looking for Alex Palm just between the fingertips and incomplete, as it will now be 2nd and 15, it looks like now, as the pass incomplete, looking for Alex Palm. As it was a good pass, just got turned around, maybe just last second. Palm was looking for the football. 2nd down and a 15 from the 25. The ball is spotted at 16-0. Gobblers do lead. Crosby-Ironton will get the ball to the halftime locker room. Speaking of halftime, we'll get you updates with our out-of-town scoreboard, numbers from this first half, and second half coming up as well here on YourLiveEvent.com and KKIN-FM. As we get movement at the line, it looks like, and that will be against, looks like Aitkin on the false start. And we'll back them up here. Just their second penalty of the night.
That pushes the Gobblers back to 2nd and 20 to go.
Ball at the 30-yard line. Gobblers can still get a first down, but they're going to have to do it quickly. With 16 and a half seconds to go. Enstrom steps up, throws for it all on the play, and it's going to be tipped out of the air and incomplete. Looking for a receiver in the end zone. That was looking for, I think he was looking for Palm once again, but no, it was Braden Smith he was looking for. Incomplete. Now sets up 4th down and a solid 20 to go. Incomplete once again. Zach Enstrom, 4 for 10 here in this first half, passing more times than we've probably seen him pass even all last season as well. Getting a healthy dose in just one half of football so far. 8.9 seconds to go. It's 4th down and 20. Gobbler offense got to find the end zone here on this play if they want to come out with it. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Pistol set for Enstrom. Williams, the deep set back in the backfield. He goes back to pass. Will Enstrom throwing it to the right side, the weak side, looking for the end zone just beyond the reach of the receiver. Out of the back of the end zone with 2.4 seconds to go. Gobblers turn it over on downs. Second time tonight they've turned it over on downs in this first half. Drained as much clock as they could, considering the fact they had just 2 minutes to work with, Lance, here in this last drive of the first half. Certainly gave it a go, but again, penalties and some miscues here in this first half derailed them from that good start that they had.
They did. They had a good momentum going there for a while, and again, right towards the end here, them offsides penalties really set them back, obviously.
2.4 seconds to go. Severson will stand in the shotgun set with a running back towards his right. Tight end comes off the line of scrimmage, looking downfield, going to go for the home run ball down the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. That will end the first half. Severson with his 3rd straight incompletion and a Gobbler player down on the far side of the field. But a halftime score at 16-0, Aitkin ahead. As we go into this halftime break, we will step aside, try to make sense of this first half of football, numbers-wise, technologically-wise, psychologically as well. We'll talk about that coming up here at halftime. Updates on your out-of-town scoreboard and more. It's all coming up here on Real Country 94.3 KKIN. And for those also tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com and also yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
Nice passing that Enstrom is trying to do, just slip it through the hands of all the receivers.
Yeah, it was just a couple of those. Again, we've seen the last few years from Aitkin, very run-heavy style offense as well, getting Zach more involved in the passing as well as he finished the first half. 4 of 10 passing. Again, we'll get the numbers here coming up more with our halftime show as well. Talking about how that did come to be with the offense getting more involved. But let's talk about this defense in the first half, too, with them getting a whole lot of action. Blaze Sanford, 3 sacks in the first half already. Blaze was, for lack of a better term, ablaze in the first half.
He was hot on this night that it's about 85, 90 degrees out here at the Gobbler Veteran Field here. But again, he was on fire for sure. And again, the Gobblers really dominated on defense here. The Rangers are really going to have to change it up a little bit. They're going to have to do some misdirection or something to try to trick the defense of the Gobblers.
Much more coming up here with our halftime report. 16-0 our score. Aitkin leads with our halftime show. Get a look at out-of-town scoreboard numbers from this first half also coming up as the Gobblers ahead 16-0. It's the battle for the stump here on Real Country 94.3. For those also tuning in, yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Darren Larson.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Welcome back here on Real Country 94.3. For those also tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com, we are back here at Veterans Field. The battle for the stump. Crosby-Ironton and Aitkin. The Gobblers lead by the score of 16-0. Looking at our first half numbers here from this first half of football. Numbers for Crosby-Ironton Rangers did include rushing wise, Colby Severson, three rushes on 4 yards tonight. Jordan Mount, 4 rushes for 13 yards, and Gabriel Ridlawn, 4 rushes for 10 yards in the first half. Colby Severson, 1 reception, 1 for 4 for 45 yards in that first half, with that 1 reception going to Jordan Mount on the first play of the game for Crosby-Ironton. 1 pass for 45 yards. Crosby for Aitkin, first half, 8 first downs, 2 penalties in that first half in total, while a very balanced attack, especially in that first half, with Jacob Williams leading the way, 11 rushes for 66 yards and a touchdown. 5 rushes for Alex Palm for 24 yards, while Zach Enstrom 4 rushes for 48 yards. And then we also saw Tanner Nissen in that first half with 4 rushes, 24 yards, and a touchdown. Zach Enstrom finished the first half 4 for 10 passing for 31 yards in that first half of football. John McGuire, Alex Palm, and Braden Smith also with a catch. One other receiver in there as well. Oh, Nathan Price. It was Price that got that catch as well. Mark that down here with our first half. And first half defensively, Gobblers get 3 sacks in the first half from the likes of Blaze Sanford as well. Sanford performing well on any playing field that you've got. Never heard that one before, as Blaze Sanford carrying the torch for Brothers in pass as well. Just a few minutes before the start of the second half, just a reminder as well, second half of football coming up here. Crosby-Ironton will get the ball out of the halftime locker room. Look at our out-of-town scoreboard here. Halftime scores rolling in. Pequot Lakes is on top, 21-3 against East Grand Forks on Talk 100 KLKS. Halftime score as well, Pine River Bacchus on top of Walker Hackensack Akeley. That is a 28-0 halftime lead over on Skeeter, 101.5. More coming up here, second half action on its way as the Gobblers lead in the battle of the stump against Crosby-Ironton on Real Country 94.3 and also at rjbroadcasting.com. For those also tuning in at yourliveevent.com as well.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Event.com as Paul Vold here tonight on the call of this broadcast here this evening on yourliveevent.com. For those also tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com, including also Real Country 94.3 KKIN. Don't forget, of course, yourliveevent.com, your home for Aitkin Gobbler home sporting events throughout the 2022-23 season. Working through some hiccups here. Of course, this is our maiden voyage when it comes to football broadcasting. This time last year, of course, we had former athletic director Alex White. He had his laptop. He handled all the stream stuff. All we did was just plug in and talk. So getting a lot of things going here tonight. But you know what? We're making the best out of it. It's better to have some than none at all. Lance Bauman back with us here as well for the halftime show. Lance, as we go into the start here of this second half that is going to be coming up momentarily, what do you see here, especially for either side, to make some big adjustments here to going into the second half of football?
I think Gobblers are going to go ahead and change up their run tactics just a little bit. They're going to throw a couple of different plays in here coming into the second half. I don't think they're going to do anything different with defense except just shoot the gaps and make sure that they're holding the Rangers down and just keep penetrating that line, get a couple more sacks.
Gobblers and Rangers making their way back out onto the field here. Of course, scores, schedules, broadcast times, and more you can always find on our website at rjbroadcasting.com. We'll have complete breakdowns of the scores and more during the Wake the Lake show tomorrow morning. Of course, tomorrow we do have Emily's Used Books Free Stuff Friday and Brainbuster Trivia and all the fun and festivities that goes along with that, starting at 6 a.m. on 5 of our 6 stations of homegrown local radio. Quick another out-of-town scoreboard update for those tuning in on Cash 95, 3WI FM, and also on the Gobbler, KKIN, AM 930, FM 103.1. We do have just into the second quarter of, 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Minnesota Golden Gophers up 7-0. Mo Ibrahim, welcome back to the team, bud, for another year, coming off that knee injury in last year's season opener. Gophers up 7-0. So good start there for the Gophers going into this season opener. Old Jerry Kill visiting across the way. Just when you thought the Gophers couldn't get rid of Jerry Kill any faster, he comes crawling right back there, Lance.
Yeah, he did. Boy, that's a story that you can never repeat with anybody else, but it is what it is.
Better Jerry Kill than, I guess, Tim Brewster. I'm just going to throw that out there. What a weird time that was for Golden Gopher football, but nonetheless, third quarter action coming up here We'll take a quick break. Third quarter is on its way. Aitkin Gobblers lead 16-0 here on Real Country 94.3, rjbroadcasting.com, yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
Welcome back here on Real Country 94.3. For those also tuning in, yourliveevent.com and rjbroadcasting.com. Of course, you can listen to high school sports all season long. Thanks to our friends at Network One Sports for connecting us with of course, the audio stream at rjbroadcasting.com as well. And again, you can watch Aitkin Gobbler home sports, that being at yourliveevent.com. Again, other halftime scores. Pequot Lakes on top of East Grand Forks on Talk 100 KLKS by the score of 21-3. Walker Hackensack Akeley up at the half as well, 28-0. That also at yourliveevent.com, with it also being broadcasted on Skeeter 101.5. 16-0. Third quarter is going to be underway here. Gobblers did lose the toss, so Crosby-Ironton deferred to the second half, and we will get that third quarter rolling right here momentarily. 16-0, 25-yard touchdown run from Jacob Williams. Tanner Nissen also with a rushing touchdown on the varsity side for him. Walker Jones with a fumble recovery. Blaze Sanford, 3 sacks in that first half for the Aitkin Gobblers. Both teams getting their last-minute pep talks at halftime. Paul Vold, Lance Bauman, Linfield Hines back on the camera once again. Jeremy Stoddard also in tow here tonight. Public address announcer Jason Long doing fantastic as always, keeping the crowd lively and happening. Of course, it didn't need very much happening and liveliness. Of course, it's the battle for the stump. Crowds for both sides, Crosby-Ironton and Aitkin, ready to go as our second half football coming over from the sideline as well. Also got to give a big shout out to Stacy Westerland for a couple things, hooking us up with a couple of Gobbler cards as well, which we did pay, going right back to the Football Association. Getting us on the Wi-Fi as well here for the ISD Field House. So we're good to go. Everything but a couple of check marks here and there were not covered in full, but a lot of people, a lot of moving parts, and a lot of people to thank here with our maiden broadcast for Gobbler football here in the 2022 season. Nathan Price will kick off the football going left to right across your computer screens at yourliveevent.com. That is north to south. Low line drive kick will be fielded inside the 20-yard line. Bounces off the knee of the Crosby-Ironton return man up to his own 30-yard line, spinning his way to the 35, and will set up first down and 10 for the Rangers. I believe Jordan Mount on the carry for that one to return the football. And here come the Crosby-Ironton Rangers, led by quarterback Colby Severson. 1 for 4 in the first half, 45 yards. That one 45-yard completion, the first play from scrimmage for the Rangers in the first half as well. Offensively from that point, it's been nothing but run. In total, I have them down for about 27 yards rushing-wise in that first half. 11:52 to play, third quarter action. First play from the line of scrimmage for the Rangers of Crosby-Ironton. 2 receivers to the left. Running back to the right side, goes in motion. Swings it out to Jordan Mount. Tries to shed off one tackler. Now will spin off another. Getting back to the line of scrimmage. Right at the 35-yard line. Swing pass out of the backfield to number 20, that being Jordan Mount. Will be completed for no gain on that. First play to start off the second half. Clock will continue to wind with the 11 and a half minutes in this third quarter. Defensive line for the Gobblers getting after it with 3 down linemen, 5 linebackers, and just a couple of D-backs floating around. 16-0. Severson in the shotgun once again. Will keep it himself, running off left side. Tries to get past Walker Jones. He'll be bumped, pushed out of bounds by Jacob Williams for a short gain on second down. Maybe he got about 5 yards on the carry for Colby Severson. And that will be setting up third down, about 5 yards to go. First down right at, looks like about the 45-yard line of Crosby-Ironton. Clock will be stopped here. Third down and 4, so they gave about 6 yards there for Colby Severson. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left for Severson, standing in the shotgun, running back towards his left as he stands in the shotgun. Gives handoff right side, short. Oh, very close second effort there from Gabriel Ridlon. Needed 4 yards to get. He's right on top of that first down marker, it looks like, depending on the spot here. And they're going to mark a first down as the initial placement of the football is about a full yard short. Coach Hills off the sideline. Ball got moved a whole yard up.
That was gracious, but it is what it is.
For those tuning in the video, you saw that. First down, 4 yards that Ridlon needed to get. They got it. First down of the second half for Crosby-Ironton. Generous give on the third down placement into a first down nonetheless. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right there for Colby Severson as he stands in that shotgun. Keeps it himself, running off left side. Tries to get past Walker Jones. He will not, as he's taken down also by Jacob Williams. No gain on the play. Setting up now, looks like second down and 10. Ball right at the 45 of Crosby-Ironton. Just right below our feet here from the broadcast booth. From Veterans Field in Aitkin. 16-0 our score. First drive of the second half already taken off. Good chunk of change here. 2 minutes to be exact. 2 receivers to the right. I formation as Severson will go back under center. Ridlon the fullback and Jordan Mount the deep set back in the backfield. Give handoff to Ridlon running right off the right tackle and stays inside for about a 2-yard carry, maybe 3. Give him about
Craig
3 yards
Ashton in on that tackle.
Craig Ashton right through there on that defensive line. Ridlon for a gain of 3. Setting up now third down and about 8 yards to go. It was actually second down and 11 as it was Severson that did get a loss on that previous carry. 9.5 to go. First drive of the second half belongs to Crosby-Ironton. 1 receiver to each side. Tight end on the line of scrimmage on that far right side. Fakes the handoff, pitches it over to the right for Jordan Mounts. Now where to go, right side, he'll cut it back towards the middle. Slips off 1, 2, 3, 4 tacklers before he gets planted just inside Aitkin territory. Setting up fourth down, about 3 yards to go as we got a player down on the field for Crosby-Ironton. And it looks like a player got bent over in the wrong direction on that tackle as Jordan Mount fought his way for big gains as well. That'll give us a chance to step aside. Under 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Injury timeout on the field here on Real Country 94.3 and yourliveevent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Welcome back here to the Real Country 94.3 Aitkin High School Veterans Field tonight. Injury timeout, player being taken off the field from Crosby-Ironton. 4th down and 4, ball spotted inside the 48-yard line of Aitkin. And punt team is out on the field for the Rangers. So their first drive of the second half goes null and void, ball spotted inside Aitkin territory. Hashi a low line drive kick fielded inside the 20 by Zach Enstrom. Enstrom up to his 30. Cuts it back to the far side of the field. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. 45, one man to beat. Cuts it outside into Ranger territory. A big return on that punt by the quarterback, defensive back, and punt returner, that being Zach Enstrom, doing it all here to get the Gobblers going right out for their first play of the second half.
He gets it up to the Ranger 36-yard line.
Got it at his own. I think it was about the 20-yard line of Aitkin. It was just a low, fast, spinning end-over-end kick. Fielded it on a hop and took off running. 8.5 to go in the third quarter. First drive of the second half for Aitkin. Ball at the 36-yard line. Gobblers will set up shop, first down and 10. Zach Enstrom gets rid of the towel, throws it to the official behind the line of scrimmage. He'll be back under center. Fullback, 2 split running backs. Pitches it right side for Kane Byrne, or is that going to be, I believe that is Williams. That is Jacob Williams. Number 1 versus number 7 is Jacob Williams will come up limping and go out for a rest. Humidity has definitely increased here as this ball game has gone on after that sun went down, and so have the accompanying creatures, that being the mosquitoes that have also come through as well here. Short gain on first down for about 4 yards there for Jacob Williams. His first carry of the second half, his 12th carry of the night. 11 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown for Jacob in the first half. 2nd and 6, ball at the 34-yard line of Crosby-Ironton. So we'll see Tanner Nissen and Kane Byrne lined up in the backfield. Gives it off to Kane, left side, gets a block outside and just can't get past that first level. Number 18 there on the tackle, Carter Descent, for now sitting up 3rd and about 4, so about a 2-yard, 3-yard run there for Kane. 3rd down and a solid 4 yards to go. 7.5 to go. Ball down to about the 29-yard line of Crosby-Ironton. 7:16 in the third quarter. 16-0 our score. Gobblers ahead. Both scores coming in the first half. Handoff running right up the middle and stopped in the backfield, driven. Actually a tackle for a loss there as the handoff went to Tanner Nissen. Gabriel Ridlon with the tackle. Loss of a yard for Tanner Nissen. First negative run of the night there for any Gobbler running back. 5th Gobbler actually to carry the ball tonight, as Nissen did have 24 yards and a rushing touchdown in the first half for Aitkin, setting up 4th down and 4. See Braden Smith check in. As we'll see Enstrom also come in, getting the play call in from the sideline. 6.5 to go, 4th down and 4. Ball spotted right at the 30-yard line. Needs to get inside the 25. Handoff, misdirection, not going to be enough for a first down. It looks like short gain for about 3 yards for Tanner Nissen. The Gobblers will turn it over on downs, it looks like, or it will turn it over on downs as they officially signal that. Gobblers turn it over. Technically going 3 and out on that first drive. 4 and out, actually, on that first drive of the second half. Gobbler defense will not get much of a reprieve off the sideline. A little bit of a breeze coming through. We'll give you some more of that. 6:15 to go. 16-0 our score from Aitkin Veterans Field. Paul Vold, Lance Bauman for YourLiveEvent.com, and also R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Linfield Hines on the camera tonight. First down and 10 from the 28. Offense for the Rangers will come back out on the field. Colby Severson back under center, 1 receiver to each side. Fullback, running back. Running back will get the handoff. Spin off the right side. Short gain on first down. Not Jordan Mount, that's number 11. And Logan Crowther. Crowther with his first carry of the night. Flag on the play. Second flag also down, actually a official's hat. That will come after the play was over, technically. And this always brings up a question that I always have, official-wise. I don't know if we have any officials here in the press box. So first the flag, then the hat. What comes after? Is it a shoe, or is it it's the pants that go next, obviously? Maybe a sock? Yeah, I guess so. This is a question that I've yet to get a straight answer on, or nobody wants to answer because I'm trying to kill time for some reason. It's a very good question. I'll have to ask one of our officials if we get a chance here after the game, or actually need to make friends with officials to see what would happen. You wouldn't happen to know, would you, Lance?
Usually the first flag is he saw one penalty, then he throws a hat off because he saw a second penalty.
Right. And that same official sees a third penalty. What's he throw then?
Off?
Yeah. Is it the belt? Is it pants? A shoe?
Probably the whistle.
Probably the whistle. That's the next easiest thing. Offsetting penalties, one to each side after the play, so second down and 10. Or, excuse me, make it second down and about 7 yards to go after the run from Logan Crowther. His first carry of the night. Right side, no gain, maybe a loss there from the running back for Crosby-Ironton.
Crowther was a gobbler here until this year. He moved over to Crosby.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Thought the name sounded familiar for multiple reasons, other than hearing a lot of Crosby-Ironton names. So now we know the mystery with that. Short gain there from Severson. Actually, a loss of a yard there from Severson on his third carry of this second half. 5.5 to go. Third down and 8 from the 30-yard line. Ball needs to get to the 38 for a first down. Pass out of the right side, almost picked off by a Gobbler defensive back. It goes bouncing off his hands out of bounds. And will be an incomplete pass from Colby Severson. It was Tanner Nissen in on the coverage. Bounce off his arm and go out of bounds. Pass incomplete, 4th and 8. As we'll see the punt team back on the field, and Zach Enstrom back deep to receive. As she back out once again for the Rangers. 16-0 our score. Pales in comparison to last year's contest, 50-0. Gobblers had 7 drives and scored 7 touchdowns in that process. 5:21 to go. Clock remains stopped here in this third quarter. Hashi will punt. As standing inside his own 40-yard line is Enstrom, as this ball will bounce just outside the 40, kicks sideways and will roll out of bounds to about the 35-yard line. 5:14 to go here in this first half. Gobbler offense back on the field as they went 4 and out on their first drive as well, Lance. And I don't know really what to make heads or tails of that first drive. Not really much to take away other than the fact that
Enstrom had a great return that made him out of the field position there, and that was it. Then they went about 8-10 yards, or not 8-9 yards, and that was it, and they went 4 and out.
5:14 to go here in this first half. Or excuse me, third quarter. Third quarter. First quarter of the second half. Makes sense. Gobbler offense out for their second drive of this ball game in the second half of football. Enstrom back under center, one receiver to the right side, split backfield with Alex Palm lining in the fullback position. They'll give a handoff to Walker Jones, getting his first carry of the night. Takes a man with him, spins off a couple of tacklers, fighting his way just shy of the 45. Walker Jones, a 7-yard run on first down. Walker Jones with his first carry of the night and also of the season.
Brings up a 2nd and 8, or 2nd and 2.
Ball just inside to about the 43-yard line. Ball needs to get right on top of that 45 for a fresh set of downs. Gobblers yet to convert a first down here in this second half. Only their second drive as well. Enstrom back under center. Palm in the backfield again with Jones, and I believe also Tanner Nissen. Handoff right up the middle for Alex Palm, driving his way forward right on top of that 45. Very close for a first down. And that will be good enough for a first down as they'll spot the ball just inside that 45 or just beyond the 45-yard line. Solid 2-yard carry for Alex Palm to move the chains for the first time here in the second half. Clock will continue to wind as the chain gang gets set. over on that far side of the field. 4:14 counting downward in the third quarter. Gobblers up 16-0. Brayton Smith, the lone receiver. He's out on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Handoff. Jones, left side, slips off one to that second level. Gets inside Ranger territory down to about the 49-yard line, punching it over for about 6 yards. Walker Jones getting carries here in the second half, spelling the likes of, I believe Jacob Williams still getting work done or getting a rest as well. Williams is standing on the sideline, but heard during the pregame warm-ups with Coach Alan Hills, with it being so warm in first game of the season, that no need to overdo it here on the first game of the season. A lot of emotion, a lot of excitement from both teams. Second down and 5 right at the midfield stripe. Hand off. Running right up the middle now is Tanner Nissen. Punches it further into Ranger territory to the 46. 4 yards, setting up third down for from Tanner Nissen's run. Also on that previous play, checking in, Ian McNevin, wearing number 11 for the Gobblers, checked in for that previous play. 16-0, under 3 to play in quarter number 3. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, KKIN FM, Real Country 94.3. Enstrom back under center with the lone receiver right side, that being Eli Christie. Ball put down on the ground, and falling right on top of it is Zach Enstrom. Quarterback center exchange. Does not go the right way for the Gobblers as they lose a yard. As Enstrom falls right on top of it. Now it sets up 4th down and 2. .2:15 to go, 4th down and 2. Gobbler offense remains on the field with this 2-score advantage. In tight on the line of scrimmage. Enstrom under center. Right side, bouncing towards the left, falling his way forward positively is Walker Jones. Move the chains for a big first down for the Gobblers. We're at the 47, punches it down to about the 44-yard line. Needed to get 3 technically from Walker Jones, and moves the chains once again. First down, number 10 of the night, second of the second half. Under 2 to play here in the third quarter. We see Jacob Williams back in as Tanner Nissen comes out. After a run early on the previous drive from Jacob Williams as he stepped out, limping a little bit, might have cramped up with it being a warm night. Just a little over 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hand off, right side, Jacob Williams, welcome back, and how about a big run on top of that? He's going to dust up behind the play. First down, and it will be second down and about 1 yard to go, maybe 3 yards to go, as Jacob Williams gets about a 7-yard run on that first down carry after a little bit of a spell. Alex Palm will come off the field with Kane Byrne checking back in. Minute to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 1. Give him about 9 yards on that carry corrected now. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Inside the line of scrimmage. Ball falls once again here on this drive. Quarterback center exchange. Got to get that cleaned up for the Gobblers here. I know there were a few times last season, too, where that came into play. Most of them, I can count on 4 or 5 times in game number 1 of the season where that quarterback center exchange a little bit loose here in game number 1.
The clock keeps running with just about 30 seconds left here.
So the Gobblers have enough time to get one more play if they're going to wind the clock all the way down. We'll talk to you in the fourth quarter. Looks like they may have to run at least one more play here before the end of the quarter as well. 15 seconds to go. Third down and 1. Ball at the 35-yard line. Under center. It'll be Enstrom handing off to Jacob Williams. He'll get the first down, fighting his way just inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 27 for 8 yards, and a first down for the Gobblers to end the third quarter. Gobblers ahead, 2 scores. Fourth quarter action coming up here on the other side of this break. Gobblers up by the score of 16-0 on Real Country 94.3 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
Welcome back here on a Real Country 94.3. For those also tuning in, yourliveevent.com, rjbroadcasting.com. Fourth quarter here tonight from Veterans Field in Aitkin. The battle for the stump. Gobblers lead 16-0. Second drive here of this second half, and winding off a bunch of clock here as we go into this fourth quarter. Gobblers ahead by that score of 16-0. Paul Vold, Lance Bauman on color. Linfield Hines on the camera here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into this contest. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line as Enstrom inside handoff to Jacob Williams, right side through the second level, streaking his way to the end zone. Touchdown Gobblers, 29-yard scamper for the Aitkin Gobblers. With 11:51 to play here in the fourth quarter, Jacob Williams back out on the scoreboard with a 29-yard touchdown run. Gobblers up 22-0. 2-point attempt coming up here momentarily. Jacob Williams untouched through the line of scrimmage, and he found pay dirt. Scoreless third quarter, as it was in the first quarter, and now makes it a 3-score game thus far with this 2-point attempt coming up. We'll get Enstrom back under center once again. Backfield split with Byrne and Nissen. Palm in the backfield at a fullback position. Going back to pass, rolling out towards the left, just over the head and incomplete. Kane Byrne trying to find the receiver and goes incomplete. 2-point attempt, no good on the pass as Kane Byrne 0 for 1 passing on the night as well, with there being a 22-0 lead. Hate to see that happen, so we'll just mark that down. Kane Byrne 0 for 1 on the night, passing wise. Paul Vold, Lance Bauman here on the call tonight for this battle for the stump. 22-0 our score, and Lance, 2 drives for Aitkin in the second half. One that goes 4 and out. This one goes for a score, and we're already, seconds into the fourth quarter. We've seen that a lot from Aitkin over the years.
Again, we got a little bit of momentum going here right after the second half got started here. But again, the Rangers are struggling a little bit there on offense, obviously, but I think just give it a little bit of time. Hopefully the Rangers get on the board here, but the Gobblers defense are just doing a good job shutting them down.
Would hate to have for Crosby-Ironton back-to-back shutouts in the stump game, especially to start off this season. Rangers were 1-7 last year for the season as well. That lone win again coming in the midpoint of their season against Chisholm. But nonetheless, it will be 22-0 our score with that 29-yard touchdown run from Jacob Williams. 22-0 our score. Looks like Kane Byrne will kick off. Yes, he will. Low end over end kick. Fielded inside the 20-yard line by, it looks like, Descent. Spun around just inside the 30-yard line. Flag thrown on the play as the return by number 18. That was Carter Descent. It's actually right on that one.
I think it's going to be a hold or unsportsmanlike conduct there on the Rangers.
Flag came from behind of the Gobbler backs as they were defending the south end zone. End of third quarter, score 41-0 Pine River Bacchus on top of Walker Hackensack Akeley over on Skeeter 101.5 and also at yourliveevent.com.
Oh, it's a personal foul against the Gobblers.
So that's what I thought it was with the flag coming from the backs of the Gobblers. So that's going to go against Aitkin, and that's going to be personal foul penalty. This their third penalty of the night. But untimely, and did not want to give the Rangers any positive momentum. Ball was spotted at the 30-yard line, so they're going to move that up just inside the 30, I should say. And at least that's where the ball was lying, to about the 42-yard line. Coach Hill's asking for an explanation before a play can officially start. 11:45 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Coach Hills gets the explanation. I could probably guess he did not like the explanation whatsoever. Two receivers to the left, one to the right there for Colby Severson, with a running back to his left in the shotgun. Hands it off. Running right side is going to be for Gabriel Ridlon. Good gain on first down, just up to about the 46. And will be for a 5-yard carry for Gabriel Ridlon, his third carry of this second half of football. 11:25 to go. Clock will continue to wind here. Ranger offense supplied with Gabriel Ridlon. Had 10 yards rushing in the first half, now already at 12 yards rushing on 3 carries in the second half alone. One receiver to each side. Severson goes back to pass, rolling out towards his right. He's going to try and find a receiver. He does. Caught by number 24. That is going to be Braden Holmvig, his first catch of the night. Second down and 5, moves it inside to the Gobbler 46 for about 10 yards on that completion. And that will be first down for the Rangers at the 46. They went from their own 46 to the 46 of Aitkin. Right now down to about 10:57 to go. First down, I should say. Hand off to Ridlon, running left side. Nowhere to go as he runs right into big Craig Ashton out through the line of scrimmage. Was that Ethan Coons?
That's Coons.
Yep, Coons through the line, 61, not 60 through. Coons with a tackle for loss. Takes him back for about 4 yards. Ridlon goes backward. Even took a lineman with him in the process, too, so a 2-for-1 special on that tackle from Kuntz. 10.5 to go, 22-0. Loss on the play of about 4 yards. Second down and 14 from the 50. We get stoppage here out on the field. Flag thrown on the far side. Looks like we might get offside penalty, quite possibly. Yes, we will. Encroachment right through the middle there of the defensive line. It quite possibly was, I would surmise. Spot them 5 free yards after getting a tackle for loss on the previous play. So now 2nd and 14 goes down to 2nd and 9. 10:17 to go. Ball spotted at the 45 of Aitkin. Low snap. Severson gets rid of it just off the fingertips and incomplete. Looking for number 14, that being Jacob Millsop. Pass goes incomplete as the loose exchange. Couldn't quite handle the snap was the quarterback Severson. 10:13 to go. Just after 9 o'clock for those tuning in here on KKIN FM, Aitkin, Minnesota, Real Country 94.3. Member of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated here in the Brainerd Lakes area. 10:13 to play. Clock is stopped. 3rd down and 9. Severson in the shotgun with a running back towards his right. He'll keep it himself, running right side. Through the line of scrimmage and swallowing him up before he gets past that line was Kane Byrne. And he's just inside the 45 for a minimal gain. But maybe about 1 yard for Severson. And now we'll make it 4th down and about 8 yards to go. Under 10 to play. Crosby-Ironton still down 22-0. Players exchanging in from the sideline. Jason Anderson, wearing number 21, will check in for Logan Crowther, the running back for Crosby-Ironton. 4th down and 8. Ball spotted inside the 45. Severson with 2 receivers towards his left, 1 to his right. running back towards his right hip. Goes back to pass, looking to get rid of it. He does. High snap will not be collected, or did he complete it? No, it will go incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs from Crosby-Ironton. And that will give the ball over to the Gobblers as a player down to the sideline from Crosby-Ironton. Dr. Austin Crone looking at the injured player down on the side of the field. 9:19 to play here in this fourth quarter. 22-0, Aitkin leads here on Real Country 94.3 and also at rjbroadcasting.com. For those also tuning in at yourliveevent.com. Looks like, again, only out-of-town scoreboard update. Well, we do have another one, actually. Minnesota Golden Gophers up 17-0 against New Mexico State. That game you can also listen to on Cash 95.9, 3WI FM, and also the Gobbler, KKIN, AM 930 FM 103.1. Rowing the boat over the fighting Jerry Kills of New Mexico State. 9:19 to play as the Crosby-Ironton player making his way off to the sideline. Actually, number 24, Braden Holmvig, will walk off the field under his own power. Gobblers get the ball turned over on downs. And we'll set up shop. Looks like first down and 10 from the 45 of the Gobblers. How about a nice 9 minutes and 18-second drive to finish off the game there, Lance?
I think they will. They're going to go ahead and just kind of tap it on down the line.
Seen that plenty from the Gobblers over the years as our 9 o'clock freight train comes rolling on through the south end zone of Veterans Field. 9:19 to go. One receiver right side for Zach Enstrom under center. Hand off to Kane Byrne. Running right up the middle. Thought was going to be a loss. Filed his way through for maybe a yard. Mass of bodies huddling on up. And we'll get Kane Byrne back up off the ground. Gimpy up off the ground as well, but we'll set it now. Second down and 9 from the 46 with under 9 to play in this fourth quarter. Gobblers with a lot of ease coming out of the huddle. One receiver to right side, and Eli Christie with Zach Enstrom under center, motioning out Kane Byrne out of the backfield and going into the right slot. Palm, the deep set back, rolling out to pass. Looking for Alex Palm. Pass will be complete to midfield. He's at the 45. Flag thrown on the play. He's at the 30, down to the 25, 20, inside to the 10, fighting his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gobblers, but unfortunately a flag thrown on the play in the process. We'll have to see the result. Thus far, a 54-yard touchdown pass to Alex Palm from Zach Enstrom. But there was a flag somewhere thrown in the vicinity of a block from one of the Gobbler receivers, but you do not want to assume the extent of the flag that was thrown right at the 45-yard line of Crosby-Ironton.
The Gobblers are coming back.
Gobblers are moving back. It will be a block in the back, it looks like. Unfortunately, that was around the vicinity of where a block was thrown to allow Alex Palm to get out in space and get his way to the end zone. That would have been 54 yards and a score taken right off the board with 9:18 to play. Makes it now, it will be second down and 9 now. Ball still spotted back at the, 46-yard line of Aitkin. 8:18 to play. Gobblers coming off the sideline, or at least Zach Enstrom came off from the sideline. Right side, one receiver, split backs, and a fullback for Zach Enstrom under center. He'll give the handoff to the running back right side, bouncing his way to midfield, to the left, and he is gone. Jacob Williams, how about a 54-yard touchdown run as opposed to the pass? Gobblers score, now makes it 28-0. Jacob Williams with a hat trick of his own, a hat trick of touchdowns. 54 yards to the end zone. Jacob Williams. Previous play would have been a 54-yard touchdown pass. How about a 54-yard touchdown run? Gobblers will take the score and the points nonetheless. With just his fourth carry of the second half. well past over 100 yards rushing for Jacob Williams with 8:07 to play. 2-point attempt coming up here momentarily with there being here.
Again, Williams is just a sophomore for the Gobblers, so he's got a couple good years ahead of him yet.
Sophomore that played big snaps down the stretch for the Gobblers where they were hampered at running back. No injuries down the stretch of the season. 2-point attempt, no good from Aitkin. 8:07 to play. Gobblers up 28-0. Fourth quarter action continues on Real Country 94.3 after a break. For those also tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Welcome back here to Real Country 94.3 and also at rjbroadcasting.com, yourliveevent.com. 28-0. Aitkin leads after a 54-yard touchdown run from Jacob Williams. Though it came one play after the Gobblers would have had a 54-yard touchdown run that was taken, a touchdown pass, I should say, to Alex Palm that was taken off the board after a block in the back. Kick from Kane Byrne will be fielded down to about the 15-yard line. Fighting his way forward, big block out in front, and we get another flag thrown on the back side of the return of the kickoff. We get helmets clashing, and we get bodies flying everywhere. We get flags thrown as well. Back-to-back kickoff returns that we see dirty laundry out on the field.
Be a holding on the Rangers.
It's one to the other side, it looks like. Aitkin will get the benefit of this flag, it looks like. A holding call on the return against Crosby-Ironton as the flag was laid right at the 38-yard line, it looks like, and they'll mark off the penalty yardage. And that will go the Gobblers' favor. Ball will be spotted, looks like. And mark it off from where the ball was returned, actually. Back that up 10 yards. Down to about the 23-yard line. First down and 10 for Crosby-Ironton. As we'll see, Colby Severson under center, one receiver, and make that two receivers towards his left as he'll hand it off, running right up the middle off the left guard. Short gain on first down. Number on the player to be determined. Gabriel Ridlon for a short carry once again. Looks like for about 2 yards for Ridlon. 7:35, clock will continue to wind here. Gobblers up 28-0 in the battle for the Stump Trophy. Just so happened to stumble upon on our initial walk into the field house. It's like, oh look, there's the Stump Trophy just sitting in a cart in the storage area. Good spot for it here tonight. Ridlon will get the call once again, fights his way up to about the 30-yard line. Couple extra whistles after the play. And we'll make it now. Looks like about a 5-yard carry on second down for Gabriel Ridlon. His 10th carry of the night. 6 of them here in this second half. Under 7 to play. Gobblers up 28-0. Sensen rushing the play from Crosby-Ironton down by this 4-score difference. Severson under center, communicating with his skilled players. 2 receivers towards his left. Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it himself, running off left side, very near. Actually, he might have gotten it by an extra yard on the carry. Extra block thrown well out in front after the play. Needed 4. Looks like he gets 5 yards on the carry. I believe that was Severson once again on that carry. And that will move the chains for a first down. That makes it 6 in total for Crosby-Ironton. First down and 10, ball right at the 35-yard line of Crosby-Ironton. Under 6.5 to go. Gobblers getting these 2 second-half scores, both from Jacob Williams, 29 yards, 54 yards. Hand off left side now for number 11, Logan Crowther. He's going to be driven back by the big red machine, and Kane Byrne, and a flag thrown after the play as well. As Kane Byrne takes down Logan Crowther for a loss on the play, but another flag thrown after the whistle, it seems. Was a loss on the carry. Kane Byrne on the tackle for loss, but to what avail with not one but 2 flags on the play thrown as a result.
Colton Bauman checks in for Byrne.
Had to throw that one out there, didn't you?
Had to.
Had to. He is correct. Colton Bauman now into the ball game as Kane Byrne checks off at the sideline. Get to waste my one chance to say the big red machine and Kane Byrne.
I think he just tripped over there.
True. It's a very uneasy surface. Well, late night dew, of course, with the cooling temps now.
Oh, for sure.
Humidity
Very
taking
thick.
effect.
Very thick.
Game 1, week 1. A lot of sweat and a lot of perspiration, if you will. Long discussion here from our officials.
They're writing a new book.
Writing a new book, yeah, that's for sure. Meeting the minds. Now let's get everybody over here. Let's talk this thing over. 6:02 to play here. Maybe they're talking to the extent of the situation for Kane Byrne. Lead to quite possible ejection, or at least that's being thrown around here in the press box with 6:02 to go. 28-0.
Kind of like a hip toss tackle. But
Yeah, it was.
He just lost momentum.
Mm-hmm. Everybody over talking this over. Got a chance to say once again, big thing to all of our sponsors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, whether on the radio or on the video stream as well. YourLiveEvent.com. All right, we've got the white hat coming over to Coach Hills. Sportsmanlike conduct against. That's going to be, I believe, Kane Byrne. They're going to disqualify him as well. So the night for Kane Byrne, unfortunately, comes to an end. That's unfortunate. So that's his second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Kane. Coming into the second half as well. So he's disqualified for the rest of this game. Would that also carry over in the next game as well, I believe, or at least that's what I believe the rule is Coach Allen Hills getting talks over with the white hats and one of the officials down here on the near side. Now Coach Searstead over on the far side of the field, or at least one of the other coaches for Crosby-Ironton, talking things over with the officials. So after the unsportsmanlike penalty that led to the disqualification of Kane Byrne, it's first down and 10. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Crosby-Ironton. 6:02 to play. First down for the Rangers. Faking the handoff. Severson looking downfield. Ball will fall incomplete as looking for number 14 for the Rangers and Jacob Millsop, but goes incomplete on the throw. Now just 2 of 6 for just 10 yards in this second half for Colby Severson. 5:58 to go here in this fourth quarter. Gobblers up 4 scores, 28-0. Ball right at midfield. One receiver to each side for Colby Severson. Gives handoff, lost the football, picks it back up, loses it again. Ball still loose down on the field, and Severson will fall on top of it with pressure coming through from number 52 from the Gobblers, Colton Bauman. Of course you would know the name.
I just gotta throw it out there.
Just got a good feeling about that one. Player down for the Gobblers. Number 31, Caleb Zesmita. Coach Hill's not happy about the the extent of the injury as well, with 5:38 to play here. Week number 1 of the season. 28-0 our score. Give us a chance here to squeeze in a break as well while we can as well. Thanks some of our advertisers tonight on Real Country 94.3 and also at yourliveevent.com. It looks like that Caleb's okay enough to get up and make his way over to the sideline. So our medical team, training staff, headed up by Dr. Austin Crone. Gets him over to the sideline. Or is able to limp his way over to the sideline under his own power for Caleb.
Gabe Ridlin on the Crosby side getting a little bit of stretching going on too as he's starting to cramp up a little bit.
Right now with 5:38 to go, now we'll start winding that clock here. There'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line to actually make that 2nd and 20. 3rd down, excuse me. Glad somebody's paying attention. 3rd down and 20 here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Severson. He stands in the shotgun with Ridlon to his right hip. Back to pass, looking for it all here on one play. It goes incomplete. Looking for the receiver number 21, that being Jason Anderson. Anderson went to the right. He needed to stay over towards the left. Pass goes incomplete. Making 4 straight incompletions, and also 5 of the last 6 passes from Severson incomplete for Crosby-Ironton. 4th down and 20. That'll bring out the punt team once again. Looks like Eli Christie will go back to field this punt. No Zach Enstrom this time, save him for the offense. The Magic Man from basketball season last year, Eli Christie, well as I remember. Some of his handles out on the court. Me and Jeremy Jansen dubbed him the Magic Man.
Magic Man Christie.
Could use a little bit of magic here on this punt return. High end over end punt. Christie will come up and try to field it as he's blocked into. And we will get a flag. 1, 2, 3 flags thrown on the play. Things getting a little bit extracurricular. The returner for Aitkin, Eli Christie, took a shot right at the midsection. We got a player down on the side, down at midfield for Crosby-Ironton without a helmet on, and there was a flag thrown somewhere in between the two. As we'll try and get this sorted out here with a player down on the field for Crosby-Ironton with 5:03 to play here in this 4th quarter. We'll step aside here for a break, try to make sense of all that is going on here in the last 15 seconds of gameplay here on Real Country 94.3 and also at rjbroadcasting.com with yourliveevent.com.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
At Real Country 94.3, yourliveevent.com is the player being helped over to the sideline from Crosby-Ironton, that being number 50, Juris Millsop, and Eli Christie also back over from the sideline, or back over from the field. As we get still flags on the field, talking things over. Both coaches and both sidelines try to keep cool heads here with just over 5 minutes to play here in this 4th quarter with the Gobblers up 28-0. As our officials still try to talk things over, try to provide a make sense of everything that happened. Couple final scores here tonight on the airwaves. We're the last game standing thus far. Skeeter 101.5, 41-6 final score with Pine River Bacchus over Walker Hackensack Akeley. Pequot Lakes takes down East Grand Forks 28-5 over in Pequot Lakes here this evening. Gobblers out on the field offensively, 5:03 to play. Let's go ahead and run a nice 5 minutes and 2 second drive here. Cap this baby one off. here on a Thursday night. First day of September, excuse me. First play from the line of scrimmage is going to be Jacob Williams. About a 12-yard, 13, 14-yard run from the 31 down to the 45. How about 14 yards there for Jacob Williams, taking the carries over here in this ball game, over 100 yards rushing. That is definitely a safe bet there. The sophomore tailback for the Gobblers. We'll see Palm now lining up into the backfield as a running back with fullback Walker Jones now into the mix. Williams, right side, try to get past the initial block. He will. Up to midfield, to the 45, to the 40. Takes a man with him. Oh, just almost got past his own block again. From the 45 of Aitkin down to about the 30-yard line of the Crosby-Ironton Rangers, down to the 25 for a 30-yard scamper for Jacob Williams. And we'll make it now back-to-back first downs for the Aitkin Gobblers with 4.5 to go. Gobblers have gone 44 yards in the span of less than 30 seconds. And are
most of it's pulled right by Williams.
We'll see the backfield split with Williams and Palm once again. Walker Jones bringing in the heavy package, if you will, with Palm and Jones in the backfield. Inside handoff left side. Here comes Palm. Trying to slip off that first tackle. Cannot get past the initial contact, but good gain on first down from Palm. Moves it up from the 29 to about the 25 for 5 yards. Under 4 to play, 28-0 our score. Second down and 5, right at that 25-yard line. Week 1 of the season, Gobblers leading Crosby-Ironton for the stump. Enstrom back under center once again. Williams and Palm line the backfield with Walker Jones, a hand to the ground, one receiver right side. Handoff to Jones, powers his way through the middle off to the left side now. Fighting his way forward down to the 20 and down to about the 15-yard line. Solid carry for Walker Jones to move the chains. And we'll make it first down and 10 inside of the 15-yard line for the Gobblers, with 3:12 to go as the clock will continue to wind. 28-0, 3 minutes to play. Of course, once this game goes final, hopefully catch up with Coach Alan Hills, run through the numbers, out-of-town scoreboard, preview what's next, send it on out for a Thursday night of high school football. Rolling back to pass, Enstrom looks towards his right, try to cut back towards the middle. He'll just keep it himself off that right side up to about the 10-yard line. Making something out of nothing. Carter Descent with the tackle. Makes it second down for about a 3-yard carry for Zach Enstrom. Up to the 13-yard line, 2:25 to go. Clock will continue to roll with second down and 8. 28-0 our score here on Real Country 94.3 and also at yourliveevent.com. First half woes offensively for both teams, and also technologically speaking for us here, we've rebounded well here in the second half. Hand off to the right side, punching his way up the middle into the end zone. Jacob Williams, 4th touchdown of the night. A nice, easy 8-yard scamper to the end zone, 13-yard run to the end zone, it seems. Jacob Williams, 3 straight touchdowns for him in the second half. And the Gobblers lead at 34-0 with the 2-point attempt coming up. Two-point attempt coming up here for the Gobblers. Enstrom will go back under center. Backfield with Palm and also number 26 checking in for the first time tonight. Trying to fight his way down to the goal line. It's going to be close, and they're going to say no good. That being Kyle Hacker for the 1-yard carry, but with minute 34 to go, it is a 34-0 lead Gobblers out ahead here in the fourth quarter. And long train running with a 34-0 lead here on yourliveevent.com. Paul Voldance Bauman here on the call tonight. We got Linfield Hines back on the camera. I don't think I've seen Linfield probably since, probably the end of football season last year, or maybe at least once or twice, I think.
He doesn't age a day.
Doesn't age a day.
He doesn't even get any facial hair. He's always young and spry.
Well, the way this past year has gone, there's definitely a lot more gray hair. You just got to find them. You got to find them a little bit more. 1:54 to go here in this fourth quarter. Gobblers up 34-0 on the edge of back-to-back years, back-to-back shutouts against Crosby-Ironton to keep the stump in Aitkin for another year as well. I know next week as well, 1 week from tomorrow night, it'll be Crosby-Ironton versus Aitkin on the volleyball court for the battle for the pink boxing gloves. Look forward to that. We'll have that broadcast on. I believe that one will be on KKIN, AM 930, FM 103.1. Nonetheless, we'll have the carrying of that broadcast as well over in the Dave Galovich gym. I believe I'll have the call for that one. That'll be my very first visit to the Dave Galovich gym to broadcast.
Oh, nice, nice.
We've
got a great community both here between Crosby and Aitkin. It's a nice.
Of course, give it 4 years for my first broadcast inside the gym as well. I don't know how to make heads or tails of it, but
you'll be welcome just fine.
I think so as well. If I wear, Gobbler colors, might be a different story, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Red shirt, maroon shorts, it all matches.
There you go. Craig Ashen kicks off for the Gobblers as he'll get this one to Logan Crowther to about the 15-yard line. Cuts it back towards the middle of the field, now going towards the Crosby-Ironton sideline on the far side of the field up to the 30, 35. Spun tackle and taken down to about the 36. And with 1:42 to go, Crosby-Ironton will come out offensively here on the football field. 34-0. A couple of black shirts around there for that tackle, Logan Crowther, on a nice return. Ball set up now to the just about the 35-yard line. They're going to mark that on the far side of the field on the left hash. As we'll see Severson with the offense out on the field here with 1:42 to play. Late substitution off the field here. As the Rangers trying to get the play call in. Another player comes out on the field now. Miscommunication. Player on, player off. Nope, staying back on. Two receivers to the left for Severson, who'll go back under center. Hands it off right up the middle for Ridlon, and it was actually a good gain on first down for Ridlon. About 11-yard carry for Gabriel Ridlon for the 7th first down of the night. And we'll make it now from the 35 to the 45, 10 yards for Gabriel Ridlon. Clock will continue to go. 95 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Gobblers will move on to 1-0. Crosby-Ironton 0-1 to start off the 2022 season. Hand off to Ridlon. He'll take it himself at midfield into Gobbler territory. Just shy of the 46. 6-yard carry there for him. Should make that about 8 yards on that carry for Gabriel Ridlon. Setting up 2nd and 2. A long one for sure. Under a minute to go. Gobblers defense handled their business in the first half. Second half, it's been 3 rushing touchdowns from Jacob Williams, and the offense cashed in early. 44 seconds to go. 2nd down and 1 from the 46. Severson under center. He'll give handoff to Ridlon running left side. Another first down. Still on his feet down to about the 35. Inside to about the 32 for a 14-yard scamper and another first down for Crosby-Ironton with 33.4 seconds to go. Clock is stopped momentarily to reset the chains. And we'll now start the clock with the chain gang settling up. Under 30 seconds to go. Gobblers will keep the stump another year. 2 receivers to the right for Severson as he goes back under center. Gets the handoff, puts the ball down on the ground. Gobblers will recover as Severson couldn't handle the option. On the read option, it is recovered by the Gobblers. Number 29 for Aitkin, Carson Hopperstead gets the fumble recovery.
Happy.
Gets it recovered for the Gobblers, and well, they'll take a knee and send it on out to bring the stump and keep the stump back in the trophy case here in Aitkin. Fumble recovery by Carson Hopperstead. Victory formation with 11.9 seconds to go. Post-game show coming up here. Of course, we'll tally up the numbers from this ball game. Of course, look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Hopefully catch word from Coach Hills in the post-game show before we send it on out here for tonight. 34-0. Enstrom with the knee, and that will do it. 34-0. Gobblers win, and they keep the stump another year with back-to-back shutouts of the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. More coming up here with the post-game show just around the corner. Gobblers shut out Crosby-Ironton 34-0 here on Real Country 94.3. And for those also tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com, for those also tuning in to yourliveevent.com, we'll be back here, post-game show just around the corner here tonight.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real.
Welcome back here on Real Country 94.3. And for those also tuning in at yourliveevent.com, Paul Vold here tonight as the Aitkin Gobblers shut out Crosby-Ironton by the score of 34-0. Let's talk about how we got to that 34-0 shutout here tonight. A scoreless first quarter it was, with Crosby-Ironton and Aitkin not putting up any points in that first quarter, but then it was an 8-0 advantage. With 6:20 to play in the first half, Jacob Williams, a 25-yard scamper, followed by a 2-point conversion by Alex Paul to make it 8-0. 16-0 was the score with 3:28 to go in the first half. Tanner Nissen with a 3-yard touchdown. 2 plays after the touchdown from Jacob Williams, Walker Jones picks up a fumble and then completes the 2-point attempt, does Jacob Williams. Walker Jones with the fumble recovery, and then the Gobblers go up 16-0 with 3:28 to go in the first half. That was the score at halftime. Then into the second half, a scoreless third quarter, and then 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter with 11:51 to go. It was a 29-yard touchdown run by Jacob Williams. 2-point attempt was no good. And then it was followed up by Jacob Williams, a 54-yard touchdown run. The play before that was erased, was a 54-yard touchdown pass that was wiped off with a block in the back penalty. But then the Gobblers iced the game with 1:54 to go. Jacob Williams with an 8-yard touchdown run. 2-point attempt, no good on back-to-back plays as back-to-back scoring drives as well. Paul Vold, Lance Bauman here joining us here on the post-game show tonight. And Lance, we talked about first half, more of a defensive battle, and then second half ended up opening things up with the offense taking over.
They did. You know, they dominated on defense for sure throughout the whole season, or the whole game, I'm sorry. But the Gobblers really put it together, doing some off-tackle running, switching it up a little bit. Again, opening up the passing game a little bit. It was nice. They had a couple of receptions, but they were brought back by penalties, unfortunately. The Gobblers did not have too many penalties, but they did get a couple unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, and that's just unfortunate on both sides. And then the Rangers did the same thing also. But again, in the heat of the moment, the heat of the night, the first game of the season, they get a Bugs Cup kind of shaken out a little bit again, and it's a stump game. The Gobblers and the Rangers always heavily to play out there on the field wherever they're at on the gridiron.
Gobblers win 34-0 here tonight. Of course, we'll hope to get word from Coach Alan Hills here on the post-game show. Got to look at our numbers. Out-of-town scoreboard still coming up here on the post-game show. Gobblers win 34-0 here on Real Country 94.3. And for those also tuning in at yourliveevent.com, we'll be back here after another break.
Place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing service is also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974. If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing service is also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974. You want the best in quality body.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Real Country 94.3 for those also tuning in at yourliveevent.com. Gobblers victorious here tonight, 34-0 our score as we dive deeper into our post-game show. Long talk over on the field from the likes of our coaching staff, that being for the Aitkin Gobblers tonight. But Gobblers victorious 34-0 over Aitkin over Crosby-Ironton, I should say, back-to-back shutout years after winning 50-0 last year. Gobblers shut out the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. Other final scores here tonight as well. Pequot Lakes defeats East Grand Forks 28-5, that being over on Talk 100 KLKS. And Pine River Bacchus shuts out the likes, Pine River Bacchus defeats Walker Hackensack Eakly 41-6. That being that final score as well. Other out-of-town scoreboard updates. Twins are off tonight, but update over on Cash 95.9, 3WI FM, as well as the Gobbler, KKIN, AM 930, FM 103.1. Halftime score, Golden Gophers up 24-0 against New Mexico State, who's already 0-1 on the season. Well, the way that's shaping up, probably not going to be a W tonight for Jerry Kill and the Aggies, but a W tonight as well for Aitkin as they go with a victory by the score 34-0. Just doing some quick tallies of some of our long-running stats. I have Jacob Williams down 18 rushes, just under 200 yards rushing. I mean, my math is not that great to begin with, but 193 and 4 touchdowns on the night. Jacob Williams, sophomore running back, definitely got his workload in tonight, Lance.
Even in wrestling, we call him the man-child. And he's just a dominant athlete, and he's got a good head on his shoulders and very aggressive player.
Of course he's a wrestler.
He is.
Of course he is.
Just happens.
Yeah, that is very helpful. Of course, you know all about that with you covering the Gobbler wrestling team for us here with R&J Broadcasting Incorporated as well as your live event.com. Just doing some other quick tallies here. Of course, we'll get final stats here as we go further into the post-game show. But you know what? While we're at it here, Lance, we might as well get a chance to announce some of our players of the game tonight and hopefully catch word from Coach Hills before too long. Otherwise, may have to move on with the evenings. Well, big deal player of the game tonight, of course, brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, including Brando Motors of Aitkin, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter, Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Tex Carpet Castle in Brainerd, Shannon's Auto Body in Brainerd, as well as Takedown Gym in Brainerd. We talked about him just a moment ago. Jacob Williams, our big deal player of the game tonight.
He should be with almost a little over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. It was a very dominating game for him. But, again, hats off to all the Aitkin Gobbler line for doing a good job, doing some nice blocking, open up holes for all the backs here tonight, and did a good job all the way around.
So it will be Jacob Williams, our big deal player of the game tonight. And running game took over so much that I have Zach Enstrom not throwing a single pass in the second half. All of his completions, 4 for 10, 31 yards coming in the first half alone. And that's more accustomed to what we've seen from Aitkin as a more run-heavy offense. But still, got especially in that last drive of the first half, too, Lance, we saw a lot more passing given the fact that they had just over 2 minutes to go and had to go 65 yards down the field.
Exactly. That was what happened on the first half there for sure. But again, the Gobblers always really good at their time clock management here, and when they get to the running game and get their dominating running, probably led by Mr. Williams himself, they can control the clock all day long.
While we're here as well, time as well to announce our I Bring the Energy player of the game, courtesy of Enbridge. Enbridge thanks you for supporting the Line 3 replacement project. Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day, and it was done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. Thank you from Enbridge. I've got down as our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game. First half was dominated with defense for the Gobblers. Blaze Sanford, 3 sacks in that first half. Came through the line of scrimmage, and when it was hot and it was sticky, did not bother him at all. He came right through and got the Gobblers' defense going early.
You bet. And then the Gobblers just go ahead and bring out the stump as the stump stays here at Veterans Field.
Coming out from the locker room, number 68, Kingston Kamangala, brings it out of the Gobbler locker room and shows off the stump as they celebrate onto their field. Crosby-Ironton falls to 0-1 on the season. We'll take a look here at the numbers of this broadcast and this contest coming up. Catch word from Coach Hills coming up here after another break before we start wrapping things up here from Aitkin tonight. Gobblers victorious here 34-0 here on Real Country 94.3 and also at yourliveevent.com.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Riverwood Healthcare Center in Aitkin provides total joint care for shoulders, elbows, hips, knees, hands, and wrists. Our team of highly skilled orthopedic surgeons use innovative procedures to increase mobility and reduce pain. Get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org. Riverwood Healthcare, your trusted leader for orthopedics and sports medicine.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
If your vehicle has an unfortunate mishap, you want the best in quality bodywork. You need to take it to Aitkin Body Shop. They can handle any collision or auto glass repair, and they have a state-of-the-art facility and technology. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit them at 421 North Minnesota Avenue. Towing services also available. Give them a call at 218-927-2883. Remember the name that stands for quality and trust. That's Aitkin Body Shop, providing exceptional auto body collision and paint repair since 1974.
Event.com, Real Country 94.3. Here on the postgame show, Gobblers win 34-0 tonight. Here with our postgame show, Coach Alan Hills for the Aitkin Gobblers joins us here this evening. Coach, season opening victory tonight here at Veterans Field. A tale of kind of two halves. One, first half, more of a defensive struggle for your team, but get a couple of scores just before the first half. Your overall thoughts from this ball game tonight?
Slow first quarter for us. We didn't really get anything established in that first quarter. We don't do a traditional scrimmage, so there's potentially some of that first game jitters type of a thing in there. But after we got settled down, the second quarter we got rolling, and I think if we had a little more time, we'd punch one more in before the half there, and stretch that lead a little further. But the second half, the offensive line really did a great job making holes, getting downhill, and Jacob Williams had a huge second half.
Huge.
But hats off to all of those running backs, truthfully. Nissen and Jones to go along with Palm and Barron as well, doing fantastic work for us there. Putting up some big numbers and just having that many guys to rotate through to complement, a guy of Jacob's talent is always nice.
Jacob Williams running so much, he stumbled his way up the stairs to come here to the press box, but we won't mention that here in the post-game show. But again, we talked about it too with the second half, obviously opening up more offensively. But then we did see, a good combination of, at least there was the one potential pass play that could have been that touchdown that was erased. Unfortunately, that penalty. Jacob Williams comes right back around with a 54-yard touchdown run. We saw a little bit more pass offense in that first half, too. I think most of it came down to that last drive in the first half.
Yeah, most of it was, 2-minute stuff. Try to get something going late. It's tough, generally speaking, to put together a long drive with just running plays. But, we have a lot of faith in Zach. Zach's been doing it for a while, and he made some great throws, truthfully. We probably should have had two different plays that were a touchdown at the end of that first half, and he threw another great ball, just a little dump pass. But Palm ran it, would have been the distance had it not been for a penalty. So, we have a lot of faith in Zach to make the right reads and throw a good football. And, it's not something we do a ton, but if need be, we're more than confident in him and his abilities.
Coach, especially with it being a warm night it was, humidity did pick up. See a few players go down with some cramps and maybe some early, injuries as well, but able to hold together for what it was. I'm sure there will be a few extra bodies maybe trying to ice up either later tonight or going into the weekend.
Yeah, it's tough. That you start getting guys cramping up, and then you're always a little hesitant to get them back in there,
right?
Because it has a tendency to bite you again so quick. But most of our guys were able to at least bounce back for the most part and get a few reps here and there. But it does limit you a little bit, and there's always the concern for a more serious injury. If something you do pull up with a cramp and get hit awkwardly, bad things can happen. But it's tough. These guys are going two ways for the first time probably in their careers for the most part,
right.
and then it's 82 degrees at kickoff, just for a little icing on the cake. So. Never makes it easy, but hats off to those guys for getting themselves ready to go.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win. Congrats on back-to-back shutouts for the Stump as well. We look forward to talking to you next week, too.
Thanks, Paul.
Head coach for the Aitkin Gobblers, Alan Hills, joins us here on the postgame show. I'll hand it off to our big deal player of the game here tonight. They had him down for 18 rushes, 193 yards, 4 tutties. I know, my math could be wrong. Don't trust the radio guy trying to count. Just throw another 7 as Jacob Williams joins us here on the post-game show. Jacob, we saw you a lot more towards the end of last season, but you getting the full reins and the full start here this year as one of the main featured backs. How'd you feel your season opener here tonight?
It was pretty good. I was kind of expecting more of, sorry, that's my man.
Yeah, you're all right.
Kind of more of expecting more points. We kind of started slow in the first quarter, which, it's all right. First game of the season, but our O-line did fucking amazing. My O-line did amazing the second half, second quarter. Second quarter, we really picked it up. And second half, we just kept snowballing.
Mm-hmm. And talking about your offensive line play as well, that certainly does help when you have you being a sophomore. You did play a little bit towards the end of last year. Getting that familiarity with the line, too, has got to be a good feeling as a good running back.
Yeah, it is. And we kind of noticed that they were just shooting gaps super hard. So we just schemed up. We were just going to take them wherever they went. And that opened up our 43 powers to, maybe a 47 power, 45 power. And it all just worked out with the O-line, good communicating, good stuff all around.
I can tell right now you look tired. You look obviously you're sweaty from the game as well. And how did it feel down there on the field? Was it as hot as it was up here? A little bit of breeze or anything down there?
It got cooler. Going out, warming up, going back into the field house, got cooler coming out.
Right.
But yeah, it was hot. Very hot.
Jacob Williams, our big deal player of the game here tonight for the Aitkin Gobblers. Congratulations. I don't have the shirts. I do have the Pizza Ranch certificates, but we'll get you one next week. How about that when they come in? Our big deal player of the game, that being Jacob Williams, joining us here on the post-game show. But as we start to wrap things up here tonight from Veterans Field at the Field House, run through some of these stats from our contest tonight. Aitkin Gobblers victorious 34-0. Final numbers here from the side of the likes of the Crosby-Ironton Rangers. They finished with 8 first downs in the ball game while also getting 3 penalties on the night. There was Logan Crowther had 1 rush for 3 yards, with Colby Severson finishing with 8 rushes for 14 yards on the night. Jordan Mount, before coming out with injury, 5 rushes, 19 yards. Gabriel Ridlon also finished 13 rushes, 57 yards for Ridlon in good production here, much of it coming in the second half. Colby Severson, number 7, 3 for 11 for 55 yards passing on the night. Catches going to Jordan Mound for 45 yards on 2 catches, while 1 catch for Braden Holmvig for 10 yards. Now, the Aitkin Gobblers tonight, including our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the night, player of the game, Blaze Sanford, 3 sacks for the Gobblers in that victory tonight, with fumble recoveries from Walker Jones, and the one that iced it, Carson Hopperstead, with the fumble recovery to give the Gobblers the victory here tonight. Finishing with team leading 14 first downs on the night. 5 penalties, though, on the night as well. Very un-Gobbler-like. Rushing attack tonight, we talked with our big deal player of the game in Jacob Williams. 18 rushes, 193 yards, maybe 200. We'll make an adjustment there with that. 4 touchdowns, though. There's no disputing those numbers in that regard. But other rushers did include Kane Burns, 6 rushes for 19 yards before ultimately getting disqualified in the second half. More to come with that in next week's contest. Alex Palm, 7 rushes for 31 yards. Zach Enstrom, 4 rushes for 50 yards, while Tanner Nissen had 7 rushes for 30 yards and a touchdown. Walker Jones, 4 rushes for 25 yards. Zach Enstrom threw all of his passes in the first half, going 4 for 10 with 31 yards. Kane Byrne on a 2-point attempt, 0 for 1. Incomplete, no yards on that 2-point attempt. John McGuire had a catch for 2 yards, while Alex Palm had 1 catch for 10 yards. Nathan Price, 1 catch for 12 yards, and Braden Smith, 1 catch for 7 yards. Again, with Blaze Sanford, 3 sacks for the Gobblers defensive line tonight. As we start to wrap things up here from the field house, friendly reminder, you can always catch Aitkin Gobbler home events for all sports throughout the season at yourliveevent.com. Gobblers now 1-0 on the season. They're going to be at home next week, right here at Veterans Field in Aitkin, taking on Pine City. Crosby-Ironton's now 0-1. They're going to be at home in Crosby against Mesabi East next week as well. As we wrap things up here tonight, we do want to say thank you to everybody tuning in at yourliveevent.com for just hanging with us because of the fact we had some of the technical difficulties. First broadcast of the season. Of course, nothing's going to go right. We try to do our best, but we thank you for those that were tuning in, communicating with Lance Bauman, with Linfield Hines. Thankfully, not me. Otherwise, well, probably wouldn't even finish the game to begin with. Of course, Jeremy Stouter also sticking around as well for the broadcast. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in for the game here tonight at yourliveevent.com. For those tuning in at rjbroadcasting.com and also for KKIN FM, Real Country 94.3, we thank you for tuning in as well to the ball game on radio as well. You want to support high school sports, be sure to thank our sponsors for tuning in to tonight's broadcast and also for supporting this broadcast by going out there and shopping local here through the Lakes area. Gobblers 1-0, back-to-back shutouts. They keep the stump in Aitkin, 34-0, that final score. For R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, this has been a proud presentation of homegrown local radio. Gobblers victorious, 1-0 on the season. The stump stays in Aitkin. Find out much more with sports coming up tomorrow morning with the Wake the Lakes Morning Show right here on Real Country 94.3. And for all, well, not all, but 5 of the 6 stations of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated here in the Brainerd Lakes area. Well, for Lance Bauman, Linfield Hines, Jeremy Stouter, this is Paul Vold signing off. Gobblers victorious, shutting out the Rangers here on Real Country, KKIN FM 94.3 for rjbroadcasting.com and also yourliveevent.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good Thursday night, everybody.
We'll be right back.